Can I conceive of this as a rest and relaxation period then? I don't think I can accept it unless there's some sort of concrete meaning to your
じゃあ
actions.
それでいいわよ。海を見てリラックスしてたのよ。
I see. I have to say, you didn't really seem to be enjoying it much.
そんなことないよ。
Michiru squints her eyes against the sea breeze. Her expression belies her words. This explanation seems dubious at best, but then again, I suppose it was foolish of me to expect any coherent logical basis for this woman's behavior.
風が気持ちいい。
We stand below the vivid, clear summer sky, utterly wasting our time. If things are going to continue along these lines, it'd be more productive to return to the dorm now, and just read for a while. Michiru, my friend, have you considered the possibility that this abnormal desire to view the ocean is the product of some sort of bacterial infection in your brain?
考えられません。
Then perhaps there's a kappa in your family tree. No, wait, they live in rivers. Damn. What's this? Let me see your head for a second.
何
Show your mouth and present me your cranium. Don't give me any trouble.
だってその、もしかして頭にお皿
I pull Michiru's head towards me and quickly pluck out a single hair. Among her massive, thoroughly bleached blonde locks, there is a single pure black strand.
終わったお皿割った
What? Did the Kappa ancestor ring any bells? Not to worry though, nothing's broken. I just pulled out a black hair from you. Kind of stands out when it's surrounded by a sea of blonde. No matter how much effort you put in, you're probably going to miss a few hairs like this unless you have someone else take a look for you.
そうなんだ。ありがとう。
You've got some cucumber bits around your mouth, by the way.
ああ、そんな冗談ばっかり言ってないで。幼児も見てみなよ、海を。
I'll pass. Why bother looking at it? It's the same as it was yesterday. I think the ocean will get along just fine even if I don't sit around staring at it.
いいから見てみなよ。ほら。
I give in to her pestering and stare out at the ocean. As expected, there have been no dramatic developments since the last time I saw it.
なんかさ、海って大きいよね。
The sea may be the same as always, but Michiru is clearly different today. The tone of her voice is strange. True enough, 70% of the Earth is covered in oceans. Huge is a relative concept, but I think this would qualify by the more typical standards of comparison.
そんな風に言うと思ったんだ。面白いね。
Michiru laughs, inexplicably amused by the simple statement of fact. But in the next moment, that unusually serious expression, I cannot pronounce words correctly, is back on her
あ
face.
のね、私こう思うんだ。
She can think.
この海に比べたら人間ってちっぽけな存在だよね。この大きな海を見てると、私の悩みなんてちっぽけすぎて笑えてきちゃうんじゃないかなーって、そう思うの。
Michiru brazenly, whatever that word is, fires off a set of lines you can normally only hear the likes of in the corniest of decades-old, made-for-TV teenage drama fests. If she's not intentionally quoting something, this is about as hackneyed, I don't know what that word is, and cliched as it gets.
今私結構いいこと言ったんじゃね？
What's more, she's not remotely sheepish about her trite words. Fascinating. Maybe I'll take a look inside her head and see how the machinery works. She's clearly got a few screws loose already. Should pop open easily enough. Yeah, maybe it was. But in the end, I decided to affirm her statement. As a fact that humans are only a part of the greater whole of nature, it might be cliched to reflect on the transitory nature of our existence, but that doesn't make it any less valid a thought.
でしょ？そうでしょ？いいこと言ったよね。5本。私の
That doesn't mean you need to repeat it. Once was plenty.
何よ、もう言わせてよね。私の悩みなんてちっぽけなものよね。
Michiru's clearly gotten carried away. It might have been a mistake to give her ego a boost like that. In the end, she's nothing more than an idiot. Can't have her getting too satisfied with herself. Too exasperated even to sigh. I sent Michiru an expressive glare. Not that I'm confident she'll be able to see the cold pity in my eyes.
ちょっと何見てるの？何？
Nothing. Nothing at all.
なんでもないのに見るとか意味わかあ
Huh. It looks like the girl's had a sudden flash of insight. Perhaps she's finally become aware of her own foolishness.
そういう意味じゃないからね。ちっぽけな悩みってそういうことじゃないもん。
I'm very lost. As Michiru babbles on, she moves her arms to hide her tiny chest. Oh, okay. My bad. From view. Look, Maggot, I have no interest in your pitiful excuse for a rack.
何よ見てたじゃない。エッチい目で見てたでしょ。それに私別におおむねちっぽけじゃないもん。あるもん。
A nice body is a term we might use to describe, say, amine. By any reasonable standard, your breasts are tragically underdeveloped. My condolences.
ちょっとなんだよ。残念じゃないよ。全然残念じゃないもん。マキナの方があれだもん。
She's like 2. That girl's in a whole different category. Are you really happy about winning against an outlier like Machina?
嬉しくなちょっと嬉しい。
The corners of Michiru's mouth rise ever so slightly, probably recalling Machina's washboard of a chest and mentally comparing it to her own. What a petty human being. Have you no pride, woman? You might as well gloat about handling your chopsticks better than some tourist from France.
じゃあね、私おおむね大きいもん。大きいんだってば。大きいって言いなさいよね。
I have never had a conversation IRL with anyone about this. Like, I'm sorry, but this is not real. They're big.
ミチル様のお胸はとっても大きいですって言いなさいよ。
Michiru-sama's breasts are very large indeed.
なんかムカつく。
Apparently my complete lack of sincerity got across to you. But anyway, sounds like you cheered up a little.
だから最初から元気だって言ってるでしょ。私はいつも私なの。
There's a cat. The black cat from the other day appears from somewhere or other, peering loudly. It sidles, whatever that word is, up to Michiru and aggressively rubs up against her leg. I see. So you came here in search of a black cat rather than a blue bird.
そういうわけじゃないんだからね。たまたまですよ。っていうかこの猫初めて見るな。へえ、こんなところに猫がいるとはね。奇遇だなにゃ。奇遇。
What was this cat's name again? Something
名
like...
前なんてないんじゃない？知らないな。
That's right. It's Rommel. Rommel? Rommel? Rommel, sure.
猫にゃです。やめてよね。そんな変な名前でこの子のこと呼ぶの。あ、
Just as I thought. It's the same animal that it was at the school before, isn't it? Didn't know it was your pet.
だから違います。こんな猫知らないもん。
What? Rommel isn't an acquaintance of
だ
yours?
から猫にゃだって言ってるで。知らんな。
You dropped something. Allow me.
いいです。拾わんといて。
A carton of milk, huh? That's a bit unusual for you.
私が牛乳大好きなの知らなかった？確かにみんなの前では一度も飲んだことないけど大好きでいつも飲んでるのよ。みんなの前では一瞬たりともそんな素振り見せたことはないけどね。
I see. That's good to hear. If by any chance you've been giving milk to the cat, I would have had to stop you.
なんで？
No worries. Since you're the one drinking it, there's no problem. Enjoy.
これは私のだから問題ないのよね。でもなんで？ねえ、教えなさいよね。
Alright, let me break it down for you. Giving a cat milk can upset its stomach badly. If you're that desperate to give it some, you need to dilute the milk with water first.
別にどうしても与えたいわけじゃないもん。
As soon as the words are out of her mouth, Michiru's glancing restlessly around the area. What's wrong? Looking for a source of water by any chance?
違います水を探していませんなんでもないのバカぐるぐるにゃー
The black cat wraps itself around Michiru's leg like a fuzzy boa constrictor, then starts to rub the corner of its jaw roughly against her ankle. Looks like it's trying to mark her with its scent. Seems like you've pretty much tamed the animal. One could almost get the mistaken impression that he's begging for the milk you always give him.
そんなことないです猫にゃこのどこの馬の骨ともわからぬ猫つまり馬猫は懐いてきてません
You sure about that? Rommel seems awfully...
だから猫にゃいや馬ですこの猫は馬です
No, it isn't. It's clearly a cat.
そんなのわかってるわよもう
Apparently giving up on its request for milk, the feline in question sinks to the ground at Michiru's feet and rolls itself into a ball. Within seconds, it closes its eyes and it falls fast asleep. You must have been feeding this thing for quite a while, for it to trust you this much.
うるさいわね別に頻繁に通って餌付けなんてしてないんだからねこれは赤の他人の猫の馬なのよつまり赤い馬なのだから最終的には石飛馬ってことなの
Could you please try to calm down a bit? You have a bad habit of firing off unintelligible gibberish when you get worked up.
じゃあ馬を撫でて落ち着きます撫で撫で
Michiru reaches down and scratches the neck of the defenseless cat with the tip of her fingers. The animal moves its head in the time with her strokes in evident pleasure, then begins to lick at the pink pads on its paws. The cat seems so completely and blissfully relaxed that I half expect it to melt into a contented puddle. Just watching it, I can feel some of the stiffness in my shoulders begin to lighten. It's not good to carelessly let your guard down, but keeping up a state of constant tension is an even worse idea. After a brief glance around the area, I decide to take a moment of rest. Alright, I think I'll join him down here for a while. I drop myself down to the ground next to Michiru. Flustered, she grabs at her skirt and holds it close, preventing any potential visual access to the interior. Don't be an idiot. I don't have an ulterior motive. You worry about the stupidest things.
下心がなくても見えたら困るでしょ
Like what? A bit of cloth? Nothing worth worrying about. Michiru's apparently worried about disturbing the cat now slumbering at her feet as she's avoiding any large movements. Either way, I truly don't have any secret plans involving her underwear. I just want to sprawl out and on the grass and think about nothing at all for a
いい
while.
からあんまりこっち見ないでよね
It's been a long time since I've laid laid myself down on the ground, and you know what? I'm just gonna stop it here. I can't read. I am tired as fuck. It's not that I'm not enjoying the story or anything. It's just like I'm just not doing so good. So we'll end it there, guys. Next time we will finish this chapter, the Silver Bullet's Target. Guess that's what it's called, with good old Michiru. So expect that next time. Expect some more fantastic adventures. I guess we're still going through random ass stories. I think this is from the anime, not really sure. But we're still going through random ass stories, but there's only a matter of time until we get to, you know, making some choices and going down routes. So until then, guys, my name is Michael SK, and I'll see you guys next time.